Dakota. And I haven't been through here since the family and I went up to Glacier National Park. And that was almost 2016, I think. So it's been a while. And I'm headed to one of my favorite places to get a cheeseburger. There's only a few of them left in the Midwest. Bismarck, North Dakota is one. The other one that I know of nearby is in Marquette, Michigan. Although the style of the restaurants are very different, I'm of course headed to Big Boy. I grew up with Big Boy in Cedar Rapids, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but Bismarck reminds me quite a bit of my hometown. And, well, over time, the chain has had less and less restaurants. I do also find them as I travel south, although it's not the original Bob's Big Boy. Neither is it here, by the way, down like in Kentucky, but it's very different than the Big Mac-esque sauce that's on the Big Boy burgers up here. Anyway, I'm told I'm close, and if I remember right, this is an outside eatery only, kind of a drive-up, which is kind of a neat deal too. And we'll enjoy ourselves some Big Boys. And up there, there he is, the one and only Big Boy. Established in 1954. It's probably the 25th year of us coming to Orinoco for Gold Rush Days near Rochester. Had ourselves a little bit of a Philly cheesesteak. I don't know if it was with or without. I think it was without, probably because of provolone and all the stuff.
Did you see the nurse's one?
I did not. What does it say?
It says we can't fix stupid, but we can sedate it.
Oh, sedating stupid is a good idea.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Here I found a thing that I really didn't want to carry all the way through here. I'm hiking back to see if he's still there. But I guess before I get there, I know some of the guys involved with that. Nice. Yeah. Nice little parade. Chevy. Let's see if we can get Terrence some treats. Cool.
Hey, where's my candy?
You get stuck carrying everything.
No, I don't.
He's the pack mule.
We have some other baby. He could hold my sock monkey.
Your what?
Look at her.
Your what?
My sock monkey.
Is that what you're about to birth?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna find out after that detour. Yes, indeedy. Been a lot of people approaching me on this guy, and how serendipitous that we were able to buy a red wagon to bring him up here. But he's not going anywhere except for in my yard. Probably bad business sense, because based on the deal I got, I probably should sell him, but I just can't bring myself to do it. We're out for day 2 at Gold Rush, this time in Rochester instead of Orinoco. This is where they have a lot of the smalls and collectibles and things like that. We'll see what it looks like today. We've been doing it here for probably 25, 30 years, something like that, unbelievably. So we'll go see what we can find. We got some vendors on the outside today. We're kind of checking them out before the sun gets too high and heats up, and then we'll head indoors for some of the collectibles. I see something I recognize from my childhood right away. A brass table. Pretty cool. And I see albums too, so we're gonna have to look at that.
Oh, she came back to shop. Good. I heard you collected her. You go right.
super cool. More buttons.
This is like
Dollhouse.
I have lots of this.
Some political buttons. Well, this guy and I drove 166 miles to get some lunch. And there's only one place that would probably draw us to do that, especially in the wintertime. It's a different story on bikes. And it used to be that the nearest place to get this was either Bismarck, North Dakota, or in Marquette, Michigan. Where are we talking about? It can be no other place other than Big Boys. And I heard that the Dells had a Big Boys, and we had to, of course, come check it out. I got one of these guys in my yard as of this summer. One of the treasures found at Gold Rush. We'll mosey in, and what are you gonna get, Tracy?
Hopefully they got a patty melt.
Oh, well,
If not,
gotta have a cheeseburger at Big Boys. Hey, yeah.
one of the nice booths along the back wall. Great.
This place is a trip. Reminds me of my childhood so much. And indeed, the back talked about the history of Bob's Big Boy, which I believe came out of California. A lot of people say that this diner actually was in Michigan, but if I remember my history right, the franchise was sold and split up, and one of the people that bought it was in Michigan. And I don't know if the one in Marquette is one of the originals or not. I think there's one in Flint as well. You see them as you look all through Michigan, and you get down into like Kentucky, and it's Frisch's Big Boy, and their special sauce is like a tartar sauce. I don't want to speak ill of Big Boy because I love the Big Boy imagery, but tartar sauce on a burger, that just ain't right. Review of Big Boy. Well, I love the one in Marquette, Michigan. The one here was phenomenal as well with regard to the burger, and I like the onion rings quite a bit. Don't stray from a burger, in my opinion. I've seen some other YouTubers go check out this Big Boy and got other stuff, and they liked it, but I've made the mistake a few times going to a place and not ordering what they're known for, and always kind of left sad. I am absolutely stuffed after that experience. So the other thing I would note is the food was really good. We were a little sad. We got shakes, and it seems like it reminded me of the old McDonald's shakes when they weren't doing real ice cream, and that's kind of what this was like. I don't know if that's because we're in the winter and it's different in the summer, but that'd be the only thing I'd recommend to the owners is maybe think about real ice cream if it didn't taste like it was. But all in all, I called my wife, and we travel this area all the time to visit her family, and I don't think we'll ever do that track without swinging into the Dells and having a little Big Boy.